20-year-old Emma stared at her nursing textbooks, tears threatening to spill as she faced a decision that would tear her family apart. After years of being pushed into a career she never wanted, her graduation ceremony had become the battleground for everything wrong in her life. Emma never dreamed of becoming a nurse. While other girls her age followed their passions, she found herself trapped in a program her mother had chosen for her. The depression that already consumed her darkened further with each clinical rotation, each competency exam reminding her that this wasn't her path. The only light in her darkness was Jake, her 21-year-old boyfriend who had become her lifeline. Jake was everything her family wasn't. Supportive, understanding, and genuinely invested in her happiness rather than their own expectations. While Emma's parents pushed her toward a future she didn't want, Jake held her hand through panic attacks and stayed up countless nights helping her study for exams in a field that felt foreign to her soul. He never once suggested she quit, but his gentle encouragement to follow your own path whispered promises of a different life. Then came the devastating news that would force Emma to choose between her family's approval and the person who truly understood her. The nursing graduation ceremony would be held in a church, complete with prayers and Bible readings. For Jake, whose religious trauma ran deep, entering a church wasn't just uncomfortable. It was impossible. Emma's heart shattered as she realized the cruel irony. The ceremony celebrating a degree she never wanted would be held in a place that excluded the one person who had made it bearable. Without hesitation, she made her choice. She wouldn't attend her own graduation. "It's not that important to me anyway," she told her parents, trying to minimize the pain she knew was coming. Her mother showed surprising understanding, but her father's anger cut deep. Every conversation became a minefield, with him bringing up her graduation until she reminded him she wasn't going, causing him to abruptly change subjects like her decision was too painful to acknowledge. The real blow came at her brother's nursing graduation, where families should have been celebrating together. Her brother's future mother-in-law cornered Emma, gushing about how excited everyone was to see her walk across the stage next year. When Emma explained her decision, the woman's face twisted with disappointment. "Maybe next year your feelings will change," the woman said, her voice dripping with judgment. "Maybe next year you'll care about your family's feelings." The words hit Emma like a physical blow. She did care about her family, desperately. But caring about them had already cost her 4 years pursuing a career that felt like wearing someone else's skin. How much more of herself was she supposed to sacrifice on the altar of their expectations? Now Emma sits in the aftermath, watching her family's resentment grow not just toward her, but toward Jake, the innocent boyfriend who never asked her to skip graduation, but simply existed as someone who couldn't attend. The man who had been her anchor through years of unwanted education was now being blamed for her choice to prioritize their relationship over a ceremony celebrating achievements that never felt like her own. Emma's depression whispers cruel truths. She's disappointing everyone no matter what she chooses. Attend a ceremony for a degree she was forced into, in a place that excludes her greatest support system, or stand firm in her decision and watch her family's love turn conditional on her compliance with their dreams for her life. The graduation cap and gown hang in her closet like a costume for a play she never auditioned for, while Emma faces the hardest question of her young life. When does caring about family's feelings become betraying your own soul? What do you think? Should Emma sacrifice her own comfort and her boyfriend's well-being for her family's expectations? Or is she right to stand her ground? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments.